My name is Jeff. 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 My name is Jeff.
I'm sorry if you hear a little bit of noise in the background. My dad and my sister are having a little, can't tell if they're arguing or not, just a discussion about how my sister's boyfriend is a hick and how his friends are like just straight up sexist. I don't even know what they're talking about, but my dad is 6'7" and from New York. So when he talks, it's a presence to be known. If you hear extra noise, it's that. This is recorded on an iPhone, so I doubt the quality is going to be that good to pick it up. But if you can, anyways, I'm going to be showing you my candy today. I posted an Instagram poll and I was like, do you guys want to see this? And it was like 99% yes. So I was like, I guess you do. So I'm going to show you my candy today. I'm going to be showing you, how do I show you? I'll be showing you my single, just plain ones, and my cuffs. Anyways, I should probably get on with it now. Let's get right into the candy. I gotta go through all of this. You guys asked for this, and Papa Kian will provide. I made this yesterday, and it's like one of my favorite singles now. It's so cool. It has little teddy charms, it has little cylindrical charms, plain charms, and the little wheel charms. You know what? I'm gonna have a whole segment just dedicated to like rainbow pattern bracelets because like, zooey mama, there's a lot. Also, I think it's important to add that I don't know where the camera is on the phone. Is it like there? Or is it there? Or is it both? Do I look in between? I'm gonna look in between, so sorry if I've been looking at the wrong spot this entire time. I'll just rapid fire these because they're pretty much all the same thing. Neon rainbow, little critters with purple. I took this off a teddy bear in Goodwill. Didn't pay for it. Little clear safety pin pastel rainbow. I don't know how to describe it. Pastel-y rainbow. My first and only. Yeah! Anyways, my first and only, I'm pretty sure it's called a ladder cuff. I think it looks cool, but it takes a lot of thread, so I just have one. A tiny little neon rainbow with the little red seal charm. I'm not bringing up how I got this one. It's a mystery you'll never know. Neon rainbow with little black beads. Whatever this is. Alright, that concludes the rainbow singles section of the video. Let's see, what do I do next? I'll do trades. Don't know why I decided to dedicate an entire segment to this, but trades. This one is just white with neon. It says piss. I got this from my friend Lily. This one, okay, this is a fun story. I got this one from a girl. I don't know what her name is, but she was at my school and I saw her wearing candy, so I was like, I see you got that candy drip. Do you want to trade? And she was like, oh, I'd like, what's trading? And I was like, oh my god, it's finally my time. I can teach a young candy kid in the making. Well, she was probably a sophomore, so she was probably older than me, but a young candy kid in the making how to trade. So I gave her, I think I just gave her like a plain rainbow bracelet, and she gave me this. If you're out there, girl, mwah. And these two, cashews and mac and cheese, are from the lovely Stephanie. Unfortunately, she is moving in June. It makes me so sad because I came in on like one of the first days of school, a fresh new freshman, and I saw her and she was wearing candy and I was like, thank you, Jesus. And I was like, oh my god, it's a cute girl wearing candy. It's a cute girl wearing candy. I miss you. Mwah. Let's see. Now I think I'll do a bit more of a boring section to get it out of the way. Plain. Just really plain singles. Okay. This is hard to admit, but at one point in time, before I started my account, I was in fact Fairy Key for K. I still don't know how to pronounce it. I was Pastel for a period of time in my life. I have a whole jar full of candy like this. I had 3 colors, white, pink, and blue. I had them up to here on both my arms, just pastel blue, pink, and white. I think I still have the jar, because I have a jar just full of these. I'm gonna try and find it. The jar of shame. Okay. I was just having a good time, and I understand that, and I'm proud of me for that. This was my young Decora awakening, if you will. This is taking an unexpected detour. And I don't know why I'm exposing myself like this, but I am. You deserve to know the real honest me. And the real honest me at one point was Fairy Key. Okay, I'm gonna give you a quick tour of these guys. Oh boy, I'm gonna rapid fire these. Plain blue, pink, and white. Plain blue and white. You're gonna start seeing a pattern real quick. Plain blue and white. Plain pink, blue, and white. Plain pink, blue, and white. I don't even want to say the colors anymore. Ooh, finally an interesting one. Okay. This one says Electrodrome on it because it's my favorite cart, favorite course, and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Also, might I add, I was so obsessed with that course that honestly probably 50% of my like 150 hours on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is just Electrodrome. I need to be nicer on myself. These were just my humble candy kid beginnings. Look at me now, boys. Final plain one. This one says, why though? Because I was just such a little silly, quirky little gal. Now I'm gonna put this back and forget that it existed. Jesus, okay. Back to my actual plain ones. Oh, it's so refreshing seeing new colors. Primary colors. I think this was like Halloween theme. Wait, no, this one was probably Halloween themed. This probably should have gone in with the rainbow. Green dolphins with pink beads. I think I just had a lot of purples, so I just made this one. Land of the brave, home with the free. I really like this one. Alright, I didn't know what section to put these guys in, so I'll just put them here. Basically, these are my rings. I don't wear candy rings a lot because they are kind of annoying in my opinion. Maybe it's just my little skinny white boy fingers, but I just find them really annoying to wear. But regardless, I still have a few. Mainly just plain colors and 2 flower ones. I guess this technically counts. I remember I got this with a Fairy Key pack of candy I bought on Etsy. But I kept this one because it's like cute and rainbow. I like this one especially. I remember I had like the whole pack of them. They were like pastel, kind of like softer colors, but this one had like the bright saturated yellow and I was like, ooh, I like that one. Little did I know that appreciation for saturation was only going to explode. Anyways, now I'm going to do some with text on them. Oh, I forgot a trade. This one says Jewel. Thank you, Stephanie. What do we got here? Ah, yes, a timeless classic. Urinal Party. Dehydrated Piss Yellow. I'm just realizing that I have a lot of pee-based candy. This one says, I'm Piss Baby. It's like I'm baby, but piss. This one just says, bro, what? This one says MH for Monster High. Maybe I should do a doll tour one day because I have like 70 dolls. I was a little bit of a Monster High fan when I was younger. Let me know if you want like a Monster High doll tour. And they're all gonna look like raggedy because they've been sitting in a box and I played with mine. I wasn't like a collector, like I played with mine. So their hair is gonna be messed up. Most of them won't have clothes. But, I mean, there'll be a few that look good. Like my little Queen Howleen. Mwah. I keep her right on my dresser because I love her so much. She is one of my favorite Monster High characters. Anyways, it's for another video. I found another pastel one. You can tell this was from 7th grade me. Now I'm going into 10th grade. Bruh. I'm so old. Oh my god. Anyways, so I guess this was like 3 years ago. You can tell because this one says Bepis. That's a funny Redditor moment if I've ever heard one. Yet another piss-based candy. This one says Rave Piss with one S because I couldn't find another one. This one I made like yesterday. It says Super Mega because I love Super Mega so much. I've been watching them for as long as I can remember. I don't want to be like that person who's like, I watched them before it was cool. It's like, I don't want to sound like that, but like, I love Super Mega, and this is just a little appreciation for them in the form of candy. This one says Scene. This one says Marry Me. This one says Powerhouse, but it doesn't have any E's because I couldn't find any E's. I also made this one yesterday. It says Hyacinth because I asked my friends for candy ideas, and one of them said Hyacinth, and I was like, how am I supposed to make that? But then I got creative with my noggin. I put a bunch of pink little wheel beads. I don't know the proper name of them. I put a bunch of wheel beads and I made it look like a hyacinth. My mind is simply exploding with creative thoughts. This bad boy right here says Monster, like the energy drink, because when I was first getting into like colorful fashion and I saw KianKore, I was like, Monster Energy. People drink that, and I'm gonna put that on a bracelet. And this one, finally, says Dookie. For our final section in singles, I will be showing you my bracelets with charms on them. Starting off simple. Monkey. I got this bad boy from CC's, and he got a little. We are one and the same. I got him from Sonic and I put him on Kandi. Same goes for this guy. Got him from Sonic, I put him on Kandi. Chica! I was going to put her on a cuff, but then I was like, I'm not going to do the effort to put her on a cuff. I already have a bunch of like perler necklaces, so I was like, I'll just put her on a bracelet. Make her really extra, so. Big old Chica for ya. Cuffs. This one is yellow, pink, and blue because Starbomb. If you don't know what Starbomb is, they're a band and they sing about video games. It sounds lame, but the music's really good, okay? This one's just a plain rainbow cuff. This one is a more interesting one. It's like a rainbow, I don't know what to call it, but I have really thin arms. I am a little skinny white boy, so this fits right up here usually, just right there. I have this as just a small little 3D cuff. This one is just X-base cuff with a little X stitch. I don't know the proper names for candy, but I know this is an X-base cuff with, I guess it's just 3D on top. I don't really know. I'm sorry, I need to look more at the camera. This one is Hello Kitty. I think this was one of my first like pattern cuffs. It's like, I still really like this one. I think this was my first like big candy project. This is like a big ol' rainbow slime cuff. I remember finishing this and being like, oh yeah, I did it. I messed up in a few spots, but overall it looks pretty good and I'm still very proud of it. I think this one is called like a disc cuff. It's basically X-base cuff and then you build out and then you build out and then you build out. And you can just keep on going, but I stopped here because I ran out of colors. Now we have this might have been my first, wait no, I think the first cuff was my first. The rainbow one was my second and this one was my third. I don't know how I remember that, but I think that's how it went. This one's just like plain neon. Oh my god, I need to look into the camera. Hello. This one took incredibly long to make, and I did mess up on this one too. It's a big old leopard print rainbow cuff. I really like this one. I don't wear cuffs a lot, but when I do wear cuffs, I pretty much always wear this one because I think it's really cool. This one was like my first big 3D cuff. I know I'm saying first for a lot of things, I don't make a lot of big candy. X-base cuff, 2, and I built out little X's, made them real big. This one was made out of flimsier thread, stupidly. I don't even know what this is called. It's very flimsy, but it still looks pretty cool. This one I got at an antique sale. I just saw it and I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. It's like a it's a rainbow stud. It's like the rainbow stud belts. Oh my god. I just remember I have a rainbow stud belt like this that I lent to my friend and he never gave it back. You know what? You can just keep it, Ryan. That's your birthday present, Ryan. You're welcome. For my final cuff, save the best for last. I made this guy pretty recently. He is a big old rainbow cuff. This is basically just this, but like bigger. Because these are just, you can tell with the X, it's just one. And I don't know how to describe it, but I also stupidly made this one out of flimsy thread too, but it's like, that one's more than one. It's like, I don't know how to describe it, man. I make candy and sometimes it looks good. I'm still very proud of this though. If I made this out of like stronger thread, it probably could have looked better, but I was running low on thread. So I kind of just worked with what I got. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm probably going to make, I'm gonna try and make more big cuffs because I wanna up my skill. Tips for anyone wanting to try candy, maybe this was like an inspiration. Start simple, don't be hard on yourself. It took me a long time to be able to do this. If I were to show this to a little baby pastel candy me, they'd be like, oh my god, no way! Start simple. Don't be hard on yourself. Like, I remember when I was first making a cuff, like my first cuff, this bad boy right here, I kept on messing it up and I was just getting so angry, but you just gotta be patient. Eventually you'll get it, and then eventually it'll be a piece of cake. Now I can make a cuff so easily. It's just like, don't even have to think about it. It's just really easy. Just don't be hard on yourself. Start simple. Try not to get angry when you're making a cuff. You'll probably get angry, but just remember, hey, you know that really cool dude KianKore on Instagram who makes really cool, epic candy? He was a little noob once too. So just remember that. I was once a noob, and I'm still a noob compared to people like Kandi Toy Box. That's the first person that comes to mind on Instagram. They make really cool candy stuff. Like they make like bras and just like straight up bikinis and bags and crowns and huge like cuffs and stuff. It's awesome. If you want like really cool big cuff and body inspiration stuff candy wise, check out Kandi Toy Box on Instagram. Mwah. Oh my god, their stuff is so cool. I'm tired. This was exhausting. And now there's candy all over my floor. So that's gonna be fun to pick up and put back in the shelves. But I hope you enjoyed. I hope maybe this inspired you to make some candy yourself. If you have any like questions, if you want a candy necklace tour, I have some cool like perler bead candy necklaces that I think are very cool, but that'd be too much for this video. So if you want like a separate video on cool candy necklaces that I made, let me know. And maybe I'll just make that for you. This video is getting way too long and I need to cut it off. So basically, I love you. Thank you for watching this far. I appreciate your enthusiasm, appreciation, patience. I don't know. I appreciate whatever you put into this video to allow you to watch this much of it. So thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory.